G'day, g'day. Do I fit in? I look like a monk. I feel like a monk doing my quarantine. Jesuit monk. What's his name? Ignatius Loyala. Isn't that what we're doing now? In coming into the Jesuit system? Me a little less than the face diapered freaks. Shouldn't say that. Fools. But it's wet and rainy again, just like they want it. Just say you get cold and sick and don't go out and enjoy yourself on the weekend. Just another weekend of rain. You'd be surprised how many weekends in a row we've had of rain. They want people on the streets protesting as they move things along quickly. And boy, aren't they moving quickly at the moment. Just watching the news this morning about what's going on in Australia, and stuff's moving real quick. Talking about squirt passports already down in Victoria. Good old dictator Dan. How about his attitude, eh? Yeah, it's all about the squirts now. Even the PM saying 80% of people have to be squirted and then travel will be allowed for New South Wales. I'll put a link below to his, don't know if it's gaff, but he clearly says we've got to keep the deaths going, Australia. Funny how they slip up, eh? Bit better. So I wrote a few notes down. So all the hype is that New South Wales is reaching record heights, and that, it's just all doom and gloom until, the cases don't even matter anymore. Even they openly say Gladbag isn't even interested in cases. It's just how many people get the double squirt. And of course, it's not gonna end there. You're gonna need, like in Israel, the boosters and people lining up for yonks for the third one, so they can have greater freedoms, obviously. The double squirted aren't even considered to be squirted anymore over there, really. So, did I say I'll put a link to Scott's gaff? Yeah, I'll do that. What else? I was just thinking about that 80%, imagine when they say that they've reached it, or just before it, all the pressure that's going to be building because people want to have this option to fly again. It's going to get brutal. I don't take my camera out at the moment because I'm not going out anywhere, but I'm sure I'm going to have plenty of things to film later. A year ago I got into a bit of a dicey situation at the pub where the last lockdown, when they first brought out the QRs, and one of the big miners there was watched me coming in the door. He was backed by this other dude that ended up with his leg broken. I was telling you about. He was trying to stir shit for me for a while there. But he was like full in my face. What in your QR and all that? I'm like, dude, since when did you work here? Like, it was, but imagine when, like, this has gone on for longer, the amount of frustration going to people, not to mention those wavelengths that are going to be connecting with the little black divvies that come from the squirt. Man, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm talking about nano. I'm talking about the graphene. I don't know how to say it. Like, the ELISA's full of blood-brain crossing carbon. I wouldn't say carbon fibers. I'd say carbon tubes, which conduct frequencies. Anyway, got a bit sidetracked there, but yeah, I was just thinking it's gonna get fierce, you know. I mean, it already is with the amount of like hostility I get. It doesn't matter if you got an exemption, you're still looked at like scum pretty much by a lot of people. So yeah, Queensland hasn't got the old Delta yet. Smelter, I mean. Oh, no. Hopefully they don't can it. But yeah, I call it the smelter because you smelled it, dealt it. So the smelter hasn't crossed into there yet, but all the hype and their preps are going for that. So I mean, it's a foregone conclusion. So people in Queensland, enjoy what little freedoms you have left before you enter the rest of us into the only an increasing state of isolation on an individual level. And yeah, anyway, so the speak about, so there wasn't much about Queensland because you know, it's just all about to happen. But I mean, Gladbags and Dictator Dan down there, their mines are on now opening for the unsquirted. So Glad's talking about that for New South Wales, and old Dictator has gone even further down there to say that they're introducing vaccine for fuck's sake! Sorry. Man, I hope my vid don't get taken out. I try so hard and have to refilm the thing, get the squirt. You won't get that swearing on any other news. So yeah, they basically, unless you get that squirt down there, you're going to be locked out of restaurants, pubs, major events, sporting events. Mate, it's that all well in. They're going to be testing CO2 levels in classes, opening more open learning spaces, doing rapid antigen testing. It's nuts. I mean, because you don't even need any of it. Oh gosh. But yeah, I went to the pharmacist yesterday, and they only have the roller door pulled up with a perspex screen that you go and slide your crap under and talk to them, and they're behind the perspex screen with a mask on. I need the lip read a bit anyway because of my hearing loss, and just the invisible corral, you know, that they've put, the new corral, the old corral, and now the new corral, and the bars keep getting tighter, but they're invisible. And we, the free, just walk in and out, but they say, no, get back into those invisible bars. You're going to kill us. Man. Anyway, yeah, so apparently we're getting 4 million ELISAs from ELISA squirts from the UK. So because we're in a squirt drought apparently. There's one drought I can say keep going with, but anyway. It's a very quiet life I live. Every day I don't go out, I don't work anymore. I'm going through for disability payment for chronic pain. So my life's pretty quiet. No friends except one from my last workplace who will come and see me every so often. But yeah, other than that, I don't talk to anyone. I just go. I really don't like to go out in public, especially like at the moment. Even though there's not many people out, and our town's quiet as far as the Popo doing anything. The next one, about 30 k's away, I was surprised how quick they came into the supermarket and just went straight for me. Don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of snitches. You know, there's a lot of scared people A lot of people give me filthy looks who would never have talked to me before. All of a sudden feel it's their right to rudely get into my space and have their lack of knowledge illuminated, only to cower and hiss and breathe deeply and probably go off and snitch. But anyway, I don't know what to say other than that. It's like a limbo land until it's not, you know. It's such a subtle way it's creeping in. Like, I didn't even know until just yesterday of the people who are being held in jails for absolutely nothing because of this. And it's just that quiet. Like, wellness camps, that's newspeak. Wellness camps. Where good is called evil and evil good, eh?